Hi everyone, welcome to Hatha Yoga with Lucie. I hope you're all keeping well. Today we'll be practicing Restorative Yin Yoga. So the stretch will be deep stretch, going through the muscles all the way to your connective tissues, bones, cartilages. And you will need one chair and a pillow and a blanket. So we'll start with the chair. Sit comfortably and then slide your left leg underneath the chair. And then support yourself with your forearms when you're lying down on your back. And when you're just rested like this, lift the right leg up, place the knee and not the heel, but the heel and the ankle onto the chair, and then let the knee drop, the thigh and the hip. So you can gently, if you like to, pushing the thigh just gently away, or you don't have to, and you can rest your hands on your ribs or in your belly, or you can spread them wide, the palms facing up. And use your breath to ease into it. If you feel like this is too deep stretch for your hip or for your knee, you can slide the leg a bit towards the mat and then shift the bent leg kind of further on the chair. So now the leg is supported underneath the calf. So that stretch is not that deep. So choose which one suits you more. And then when you get into the pose, just close your eyes. And tune in with your breath. Feel how the cold air is coming in through the nose. And as you inhale, lifting the heart with the breath and rounding the belly with the breath. And with the out breath, you feel how the belly is sinking in on its own. And a slight contraction of the chest. So if you'd like to place your hands on your ribs, so then when you're inhaling, you can feel the expansion of the chest, of the ribs, and then rounding the belly. And then with the exhale, feel how the belly is sinking in and a slight contraction of the chest. If you have any thoughts, which is natural, you can just observe them, like if you were in a movie, watching a movie. Or you can use your exhale and blow them away, like balloons, or leaves, or bubbles. And watch them float away. So we stay for another 30 seconds here. Now thinking about moving, and now gently move the right leg to the other side. So as if you would like to reach for the left knee with the right knee, And then shift your way onto the left side, so you can use your hands to help yourself to shift onto the left side. So you're lying on the left side of the body. The right leg is just rested on the inner side of the leg, on the calf mainly, maybe on the knee, depends what chair you have. And then when you're here, rest your head as well. And then try to open your chest by placing both shoulders on the floor and arms and hands with the palms facing up. So there is a gentle twist for some. For some it may be a bit deeper stretch. So if that's the case, and you feel it's too much for you, you can just gently lift your pelvis more onto the bum cheek rather than the side of the pelvis, and then lift the back and just lie back on the back, but kind of closer to the spine. So not closer to the side of the back, but closer to the spine. So you feel that the stretch isn't that deep. Also, if any of you has an issue around this area, you can support your shoulder by placing the pillow underneath the scapula. So there you can be supported like that. Otherwise, relax into it. It's a lovely stretch, lovely twist for the whole spine and neck. You're massaging the digestive system. And again, go back to your breath to stay present. And sometimes the mind can be drifted away, the thoughts. I would like to stay present. And the only thing that is present is our breath. So feel how your breath is relaxing you into this twist. How it's expanding your chest, rounding your belly, the inhale, and then just you're getting heavier against the floor with the exhale. So work with your inhale and your exhale. Stay for another 30 seconds here. Now think about moving. Now gently roll back onto your left side. Relax the band leg on the floor. And then try to kind of move in a way that you can bring both legs to you. And you can gently, mindfully sit up again. So from here we'll swap the legs. So this way, this time the right leg will slide underneath the chair. And then support yourself on your forearms when you're lying onto your back. So mind your back by supporting gently lie on the back. And from here, lift the left leg and place the heel and the ankle onto the edge of the chair. And let the leg open, let the hip open naturally. You can gently push the leg away if you like, or just let it drop on its own. And then again you can spread your arms on the floor and the shoulders, draw the shoulders away and down towards the floor. And I have a quite soft chair, but for some who don't, it may not be that comfortable for the ankles, so you can always put a blanket on the chair, under the ankle, under the foot. So here we go, back to our breath, closing our eyes. You can place them on the belly if you like. There's always option of placing one hand on the ribs, one on the belly, and connecting with the breath. So try to prolong your breath. Lengthen your breath with each inhale. And relax into it with each exhale. Let it all out. The slower your breath and the deeper breath we take, the more relaxed the nervous system will get. As you can control your thoughts, you can also control your breath, which means you can control your nervous system. So stay for another 30 seconds here. Now think about moving, and then gently start moving. So we are now moving the leg to the other side, so as if the knee would like to meet the other knee. And then you may want to shift yourself a bit towards the chair with the leg as well, so that it's supported as much as possible there. And then shift your way up to the right side, so that the leg is in one line with the body. And then when you're here, try to see if the body lets you to open up, so that you can place both shoulders onto the floor, palms facing up. So it's quite important that we have both shoulders anchored to the floor. And if this is not the case, again, you can lift a bit your pelvis and shift your weight more towards onto the bum cheek rather than the side of the pelvis. And the same with the back. Just lift the back a bit and then lie back closer to the spine rather than the side of the back. So then the twist isn't that deep. It's not that deep stretch. And if again any of you have any issues with chest muscles or the shoulder muscles, you can place a pillow underneath your shoulder deltoid and relax the arms there. So when you find your position, try to stay still for some time here. And go back to your breath, go back to your life force, your chi, lengthen your breath. And then with the exhale, let it all out. Feeling how the body is getting more relaxed and heavier against the floor. Feel the chest lifting, the heart lifting with the inhale. And exhaling, body is getting heavier down the floor. And if any thoughts intrude and the mind is drifted away by the thoughts, say thank you thoughts for reminding me to go back to my breath. And just blow the thoughts away with your exhale. Let them float away. Watch them floating away. So you can control your thoughts. You can control your breath. You can control your nervous system. So stay for another 30 seconds here. Now think about moving. And then gently bring the leg towards you and the other one. Gently roll onto your right side. Bring both hands together. And then very gently, very mindfully, we're getting up in our seat. And this time, I'd like you to slide both legs underneath the chair. And now it depends how deep stretch you'd like to go for. So check with your hamstrings. You can flex your feet and stretch your feet. See how your hamstrings are tonight. And then place your hands on the chair in front of you and rest your head. So if you feel like this is quite nice, but I'd like to go deeper, just shift yourself a bit away from the chair, further away from the chair, and do the same. Place the hands on the chair and the head. So try to keep the feet flexed. So the further away you go from the chair, the deeper stretch you go for. The closer you go, the softer stretch you get. So choose, listen to your body as always. Your body is your best guide. And then relax here. We'd like to stay still. Even though we may feel like moving sometimes. Because when we feel sensations or discomfort, we may have the urge of moving. So try not to, unless it is a bit painful or the discomfort is really, really strong. Try and stay with the heat, with the sensation. And transfer your breath down to your hamstrings, to your lower back, to your belly, to use your breath to ease into any sensation that you may feel. We'll stay for 1 more minute here. Send any thoughts away. Use your breath to blow them away. And send your breath throughout the whole body now. Inhaling, traveling from the chest, down belly, down the legs and feet. Exhaling, breath is coming up through the spine, the top of the head. Inhaling, down chest, belly, legs and feet. Exhaling, the legs, pelvis, spine and top of the head. So breathe like that for a few times, as you have a few breaths left here. Think about moving now. And now gently take the chair and move it away from your mat. And we will open our shoulders here again a bit. So what I would like you to do is to try and see how far, if you place the top of the hand and top of the forearm, how far up the hand will go. And if you find your edge, just relax a bit into it, so back off a bit. Because we will be lying down on the hand. So make a space for the hand there. So I'd say support yourself on the forearm and then gently coming back on your back, resting onto the hand. Relax your legs. And see how it feels. And again, if someone has the issue, muscles around here, you can use the pillow support underneath. So the other arm can be spread wide, or you can place it on your ribs, belly, whichever you prefer. Otherwise, when you find your position, stay and relax, or try to relax. And go back to your breath again. And we will go for the same breath practice like we just finished a while ago. So when you inhale, take the cold air through the nose, feel the air coming up, traveling down to the chest, belly, groin, legs and feet. The inhale. And with the exhale, breath is coming up through the legs, pelvis, the spine, and all the way to the crown of the head. Now as you inhale, feel the air coming in through the nose, down the chest, and then across to the bent arm, so the shoulder, elbow and hand. And with exhale, traveling from the hand up towards the elbow, shoulder, up through the neck and the crown of the head. And inhaling through the nose, down the chest, across to the shoulder, elbow and the hand. Exhaling from the fingers, forearm, elbow, shoulder, the neck and crown of the head. So continue with the circulation of the breath, the inhale and the exhale. And just try to lengthen the breath, lengthen the inhale, and relax into the exhale even more. Feel your body heavier with each exhale. And stay for another 30 seconds here. And now gently just lift a bit, arch the back a bit, and then relax the hand down. You may want to stretch it, make some circles with the with the hand, with the wrist, arching, bending. Wonderful. Then you can relax the hand on the floor, and then just lift the back a bit and do the same thing. So you're trying to place the top of the hand, top of the forearm on your back. So roll over to the right side, place it, find the edge, and then back off a bit. So you want to find the edge but stay on the comfortable side. And then roll over back onto your back, onto your hand and the arm. And again, if it's too deep, you can support yourself with the pillow underneath the shoulder and deltoids there. So spread your arm wide there and relax the shoulders. Inhaling through the nose, down to the chest, the belly, legs, feet. Exhaling from the feet, up through the legs, pelvis, spine and crown of the head. Inhaling through the nose, and then down through the chest, belly, groin, legs, feet. Exhaling from the feet up through the legs, pelvis, spine, crown of the head. Next, inhale through the nose, down the chest, across the left shoulder, elbow, hand. Exhaling from the fingers, up the elbow, arm, shoulder, neck and crown of the head. Inhaling the nose, down the chest, across to the left shoulder, arm, elbow, forearm, hand and fingers. Exhaling from the fingers, traveling up, elbow, shoulder, neck and crown of the head. So keep circulating this inhale and exhale. Lengthen each inhale. Take awareness of each inhale. And then relax even more deeply into each exhale. Feel yourself heavier with each exhale. Stay for another 30 seconds here. Few more breaths left. Now, gently arch the back and then spread your arm again wide on the floor. You may want to do some circles with the wrist and the hands, and maybe wiggling the fingers, bending, stretching, whichever feels nice. And then shifting your weight onto the right side and rolling onto your belly. And from here, spread your legs wider than your hips, and relax the top of the feet on the floor. And then place your elbows below your shoulders. You can take a hold of the elbows there, so you find the right distance. And then place your hands in front of you. So in baby cobra, relax your glutes, relax your legs. And here, I'd like you to, instead of collapsing onto the shoulders, try to just gently push with the forearms and the hands to give you that lift of the heart and an extension of the neck. So there should be the whole time just a slight contraction, a slight pushing the forearms and the hands against the floor to give you that lift of the heart, arching the back and extension of the neck. So what will also help you is not to look down, because that will send your head down, which we don't want. Don't look up either, because that may put strain in your neck. If you look kind of in front of you, on the floor in front of you, that may give you the right direction for the neck. And then here, as most of us will feel sensation in the lower back, we'll work with the breath, that we will send it down there, to the lower back, to the sacrum, to the pelvis. So inhale, just gently pressing with the forearms and hands, lifting the heart, sending the breath. Inhaling through the nose, down the chest, belly. And exhaling around the pelvis to the sacrum, lumbar area, lower back. Inhaling through the nose, lifting the chest, pressing gently with the forearm and the hands down the belly, going to air, and then around the pelvis with the exhale to the sacrum, lumbar area. Relax into it. Inhaling, gently pressing, lifting the chest, rounding the belly, exhaling, traveling around the pelvis, up the sacrum, the lumbar area, the lower back. So circulate the breath like that for the next minute or so. Lengthen your inhale. Feel the body just gently moving. It's a mini movement, we don't even see it. With the inhale and the exhale. And relax even more deeply into the exhale. So again, relaxing our nervous system. When our nervous system is relaxed, the body can start healing different parts in the body, whichever needs a bit more attention. It helps the endocrine system as well. It helps digestive system. Supports the circulation. So stay for a few more breaths left. And now gently relax vertebrae by vertebrae. Chest on the floor. Fold the hands on top of each other and relax your head. Just a few breaths here, so relax here. And now place your hands below your chest, bring your elbows together and push with the hands round the back and lift the upper body. Bring the big toes together. You can spread your knees quite wide and slide your hands in front of you. And round the back as much as you can. Inhale, sending the chest down. Exhaling, feel the back rounding. And I will do it the other way around. So when you're inhaling, feel the back rounding, feel the air traveling up the spine, rounding the back. And then exhale, getting heavier against the mat. Shoulders back and down. Inhaling, rounding vertebrae by vertebrae. Relax the head down. Exhaling, lowering the chest down. Let the body just drop down. Inhaling, rounding vertebrae by vertebrae. And now stay here if you can. Walk your hands towards you. Bring your knees together. Remain sitting on the heels and just relax in child pose. Place your arms beside your body with the palms facing up. And relax here. If it's too much again, you can use a pillow. Put your head here. What is also nice is to place a blanket underneath the top of the feet. And make sure that you have the edge of the blanket between the top of the feet and the ankle, around the ankle. And then try to really relax into it. And as you're there, again, feel the inhale going through the spine, rounding the back as you're here. And with the exhale, chest is getting lower towards your thighs. Inhaling, feel how the breath is naturally rounding the back, curving. And exhaling, how naturally the chest is lowering down towards your thighs. So enjoy that for a few breaths here. So stay for a few more breaths left. And now gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, start coming up. Seated on your heels. Lift your heart, send the shoulders back and down. And if you'd like to lie down on your back now, and spreading your legs wide and going for some Shavasana for quiet time, maybe continuing with our breath work, feel free to do so. Otherwise, you can turn your hands together in front of your heart, bow your head with gratitude. You can say a little thank you to whatever you're grateful for, quietly for yourself. And then we'll say Namaste. Thank you very much all for joining me tonight.